Hey guys, J-Man here, and we're talking about House of X number 2. I'm really sorry that I'm so late on this review. There was a little bit of a family thing that happened. I read this issue in the morning, as I always do, digitally, and I actually got the physical comic as well. So I was going to try to get something out for you this morning, but it just didn't happen. And I kind of just got home. It's just it's about close to about 10 p.m. So I'm just trying to get this out as fast as possible. I'm kind of in my around the house clothes, so I apologize. Okay, House of X number 2. Now, if you remember, House of X number 2 in the reading order had the red. So that was the red line there. So that was like an important one. Now, if you remember when I talked about the other House of X or the powers of 10 and House of X number 1, I wasn't 100% like, yeah, I'm in this because, I'm always nervous when they reboot something from scratch. A lot of people are saying how this is going to change the X-Men. It's going to be, some really fantastic thing. Jonathan Hickman, oh my God, I'm always nervous, okay, because, you got to prove it to me. I've been burned a lot. I've had people say this is going to be the greatest thing ever, and you're like, yeah, all right. So I'm getting really close now. I'm definitely in big time. This House of X number 2, I will have to say that it is pretty damn awesome. That's all I can say. Like, this video's been 1 minute and 50 seconds. If I don't talk about spoilers, the video's over. It's awesome. Obviously, if you're even watching this, you've probably already gotten issues 1 and 2. If for some reason you haven't, you're probably going to have a hard time finding them now because they're probably sold out. Get them digitally or maybe wait for a trade or something. If you're on the fence, this is going to bring you in. I was on the fence for sure. I was not getting excited. I'm one of those guys that I don't get really angry and I don't get really excited until the thing is done. Like, we can get into this whole, Jane Foster, Thor, Natalie Portman stuff, which maybe I'll do a video on, maybe I won't. I'm never excited for something and I'm never down on something. I'll have to see what happens when it's all said and done. I'm not that excited about the Jane Foster Thor thing, just as a side note, so I'm not excited, but I'm not angry yet. I'll reserve judgment for after the movie, just like episode 9 or whatever episode they are on that shitty new Star Wars. Okay, so let's get into some spoilers. So spoilers right now, starting now. Okay, so this issue's awesome. Let's get right into this. I can't believe that they've chosen Moira McTaggart to be this not catalyst, but this super important character where we're seeing this whole thing unfold through her. This entire issue is about her. It starts out with them explaining how she's a mutant and her mutant power is reincarnation. So she has been living all these lives. I'm going to show you this here. This is several pages, but let's see if you can somehow see this. So those are all her lives, and they've intentionally left out life number 6, and so mystery. But it shows you a timeline of everything on here. So this continues on for a few pages. Sorry about my lighting here, but really what you need to do is go on Google and do Moira McTaggart, I guess, timeline or something, and that'll show it to you. So this issue is all about her going through different lives, and every time she's reincarnated, she makes different choices. So she might align with Xavier in one life, and then she might align with Magneto in another life. She might align with Apocalypse in another life. So it's her going through all these different lives, and I'm not going to spoil the whole thing really, but that is it really. But there's a lot going on in it, and it's really just so awesome how Hickman has crafted this, because I didn't really expect to read this, and I'll tell you, I just got right into it. I don't know if it was this 3rd book I'm sure they plan it that way because you saw the red highlight saying book the third part, which is number 2 of House, is going to be important. And oh yeah, it's super important. So that's where we're at. I don't know what the next one's going to be now, but I have to say that this really sold me big time. I love the way that this story was told, or this issue was told. I just like the format of it. Despite it being a lot of retelling, like a lot of reincarnation stuff, not like a Groundhog Day, but kind of a Groundhog Day-ish. They handled it really well. Like I was able to follow everything. Everything made a lot of sense, and I'm super excited. So when issue 1 came out, I was like optimistic. Issue 2, or the second part of the story, I was like, all right, I'm liking this. This one, boom, they hit it big time. They're right. Everyone talked about this issue. They're like, wait till you get to House of X number 2. I'm like, okay, I'll wait. I will wait, and let's see. And it was worth the wait. So I'm not just I'm not just talking it up because you got to impress me, and this one did impress me. I'm really excited for this series now, and can't wait for next week to see what happens. Yeah. So if you weren't already pumped up, you're a hell of a lot going to be pumped up after this one. That's for damn sure. So really exciting time to be an X-Men fan. If there's a way that you can go out there and grab those first 2 books and grab this one, put it on your pull list, make the effort, go out there, track them down. I think it's going to be really special when it is done. I was very cautious, became optimistic, and now I'm sold. Guys, it's really exciting stuff. So, hey, it's Marvel. You got ups and you got downs, right? Sometimes you got to have a few downs to have one up, This is definitely a up, especially if you're an X-Men fan. Oh, yeah, and I've got the beginnings of my tattoo as well. I don't know if anyone else... This is not done yet. There's Cyclops with the Sentinel head. It's not done yet. This is round 1, so I got to go to round 2. It'll probably be done in 2 rounds. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, exciting time. This was the best time to get this X-Men tattoo. That's for damn sure, because like I'm in X-Men mode. Like that's all I care about. I don't care about anything except for X-Men and Detective Comics, which is still the best comic. It's awesome. Read it. Okay. House of X. Yeah. Awesome. Great time to be a fan of X-Men. So really excited for next week, and I will see you guys then.